Mike Barelac here to entertain you with the help of Sarah Kelly, empty-handed but in... Alright, scratch that, take two. Empty-handed but free, and I'm still standing, still standing. You are strong when I'm weak, and I'm still standing on my knees. Amen, sister. Well, you gonna bow? You're gonna bow? You're gonna submit to another human being? What are you, a moron? Male, female, black, white, doesn't matter. You're gonna bow to them? No, not me. Only God is worthy of that. I actually found this CD recently at the Goodwill, and it was still wrapped up like new. Whoever owned it before me never even opened it. Anyways, that's one of two songs I discovered recently. Well, actually, the other one I kind of rediscovered. More about that later in the video. But this Sarah Kelly, in some of the tracks on this CD, she sounds a little bit like Joss Stone to me. But yeah, only God is worthy of bowing and submitting to, and getting on your knees for. Only God. Yeah. This is why leftists are so lost in their ways. They're so lost. Well, they're still fighting to allow men who appoint themselves as women to compete in women's sports because they disregard God and appoint themselves as such. Especially these misandrous trans people. These men who want us all to go along with their mental retardation. They see themselves as gods, and we are the fools who question their godlike authority. This is how these people think. They're misandrous. They suffer from misandry. They despise masculinity, especially their own masculinity, so much that they'd rather engage in mental retardation. And if you don't participate with them, you get canceled. You get ostracized as thisophobe and a thatophobe and a weophobe and a geophobe and a gamophobe and whatever the hell a phobe they make up. Morons. To a degree, I feel I can talk about this because minus the surgery and weirdo BS, I was on the road to being one of these guys. I thought when I was growing up as a young, well, not so much when I was a child, but when I became a teenager and a young adult, for years, if I just, I've talked about this on my channel before. Oh, if I just find a good woman and do as she says, I'll be all right. Yeah, sure. That happy wife, happy life BS. Flunk that. But I feel I can speak to a degree on this because I was on the road of being one of these guys, these self-hating males. Because I did not have a positive male role model in my life on the regular growing up. Yeah, I've talked about this before on my channel. I've had teachers and uncles here and there, but I never had a positive male role model in my life on the regular. Just today I was making an observation. It seems to me like a lot of we have private contractors that come in the place where I work, and it's like 9 times out of 10 they're always older gentlemen with gray hair and everything. They're always older gentlemen that they're doing the technical mechanical work. It's like these older guys with gray hair are running the show. It's like, mechanically speaking, in our society in general. It's like these guys are not going to live forever. And then who's going to take over? The feminists? the male feminists? They're going to take over doing the work that keeps the society moving and keeps the ball rolling? I couldn't say that without laughing. Oh, the feminists, the male feminists will take over. They'll fight the wars for us, and keep the factories running. Give me a second to get my composure back. Anywho, I got a card from a lady I go to church with. She's a cool lady. She always sends me cards for the holidays. I got a Easter one for someone special. At Easter, all around us, things are bright and springtime new. It's God's way of whispering, remember, I love you. But anyway, yeah, she always sends me a card for the holidays. She's a cool lady. But speaking of Easter, that's why I'm making a video now, because the next 5 days, I'm going to be non-stop from sun up to sunrise to sundown. I'm going to be working all weekend at my part-time job because, well, business picks up around there because it's a hot spot for tourism. So a money-making opportunity for yours truly. So I probably won't be able to post maybe a short here and there, but I definitely won't be able to post a journal entry like this or anything elaborate for a little bit. But so anyways, this is why I still buy CDs at the Goodwill. I never know when I'm going to come across that song that I probably heard 10 times when I was 10, and then never again. And just today, it was just one such song, a song called Age of Reason by John Farnham. As I'm listening, I'm like, damn. The sparks going off, and like deep in your memory. It's like, yeah, it was probably one of those songs that like reached the top 40, but that was about it. So I remember it, and maybe 3 other people in the world. But it's a pretty cool song. It begins with a clock ticking, tick 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 tick, and it incorporates that sound into the music. But the song goes, what about the world around us? What about the world? What about the world? How can we fail to see? What about the world? Now that our fathers are gone, we've been left to carry on. What about the age of reason? Exactly. Exactly, John. What about the age of reason? Sorry, I just heard the song today for the first time since I was 10, so so anyways, but that's why I still buy CDs at the Goodwill. And this was an interesting compilation too, from '89, Living Years, Taylor Dane, that Second Chance song by 38 Special, Breathe, How Can I Fall? That was the Look, Rock Set, Girl You Know It's True, Milli Vanilli. A bunch of good ones there. The Promise, One in Rome. Anyways, I guess I'm just going to end this video with a little quote that I got from a post from Dr. Steve Turley's channel. And it probably a good way to end this little thing, this little video. We have sacrificed an entire generation of children's brains and health to build a pharmaceutical empire. I think it's time we destroy that empire. Mike Perlak, thank you for your time.